Hi Jason, I am Verity, Amazon's new virtual assistant for the Smart Home Solutions upgrade. I will be walking you through the design project that resulted in my creation. Amazon's current AI in the home product is Alexa, the virtual assistant installed in the Echo family of home devices. Alexa is activated and controlled through voice commands and has many features and functions. Some of the commonly used ones include control of home devices, setting alarms, playing music, recording voice and video, and making calls. Amazon's executives challenged a multidisciplinary design team to increase the adoption of Amazon smart home solutions by targeting customers who have not yet adopted this technology. And I, Verity, am the solution to this challenge. The team recognized that they needed to hear directly from the people that they were tasked with designing for. Therefore, they used the interview design tool to obtain feedback.
I'm concerned about privacy and lack of transparency because the device is listening to every sound I do, even if I don't call its name. I know this because it suddenly speaks even when I'm not talking to it.
I don't trust the device in my home that is always listening and watching me.
I don't trust a tech company that's monitoring me, not transparent what it's doing with my data.
Based on these inputs, the team recognized the need to address ethical considerations within the theme of privacy. Therefore, they chose to utilize the following ethical design tools to solve the design challenge: value maps, ethics settings, privacy by design. These three tools were utilized iteratively as part of a typical design cycle. Also, during the optimization phase, the team found additional tools useful: metaphor hacking and nudging. All of these were used to develop a prototype, which is me, Verity. The team analyzed two of Alexa's settings that address users' privacy concerns: the opt-out setting within the Help Improve Alexa function, which is variable because users can modify it. The second is both a hardwired and a variable setting. It's a hardwired default setting because Alexa is constantly detecting for the wake word to activate the recording function and then automatically upload the audio. It's variable because users can modify it by choosing the different wake words, deleting recordings, and changing the upload features. Despite these provisions, the privacy issues with both settings are about the automatic recording and upload default settings, which force the user to manually search for and alter them. The team then proceeded with the value mapping tool that helps analyze stakeholders, their values, and tensions between various values. They identified multiple stakeholders and focused on three: Amazon's design team, adult consumers, and Amazon executives. They identified values for each stakeholder and tensions between the values. Note the tensions between competing values and associated stakeholders. For example, the tensions between values within stakeholders, such as consumers' privacy versus access to technology, and between the three values for the executives. Also note that the consumer's privacy values are central to the tensions between all stakeholders, and resolving these will be crucial to the final prototype design. To prioritize privacy issues, the Privacy by Design tool was used. It helps developers anticipate and avoid privacy issues early in the design cycle. The proactive, not reactive principle established the provision of no recording or upload of data unless the wake word is detected. However, the default is to automatically record and upload, and the user has to manually set the do not save or send recording settings. This is a reactive design. A proactive design solution establishes the default settings of keeping all data local and offline, and the mandatory requirement of explicit user consent for upload and cloud storage. The visibility and transparency privacy by design principle established the provision that enables users to access and manage privacy settings such as voice recordings, smart home device history, history of detected human and non-human sounds. Despite this, one major issue was that only the user's voice data was visible. There are no visible logs for other types of users' data such as video, content of requests, and interactions with Alexa. The solution to this transparency issue is to show a history of all users' data that is collected and uploaded. The output of these design activities yielded the initial prototype design that is presented to users during initial setup. I, Verity, would introduce myself as the new name given to Amazon's upgrade to Alexa, and then explicitly give a verbal guarantee that Amazon would pay $1 million to the user for any data privacy violation. I would then outline the following features and settings. On top of the current setting of no recording of any user's data without wake word detection, these features are added: local storage and no automatic upload of any data without explicit consent, a historical log transparency provision where the logs would contain all offline and uploaded data, not just audio. Users can easily access and delete any and all data at any time. And the provision of a new feature, a sleep word, just like an on-off switch, with on being a wake word and off being a sleep word that stops interaction with Verity. Wake and sleep words give users manual control of Verity, which results in additional control over Amazon's access to their data. These new features aim to build trust by giving users more control over their privacy. To differentiate the new system from Alexa, a new metaphor was needed. Metaphor hacking helps develop an identity for a new technology that helps shape people's value-based expectations of it. This tool was used to choose my name. Alexa is a female name of Greek origin composed of Alexo meaning to defend and Ander meaning man. Amazon chose Alexa as a reference to the ancient library of Alexandria to reflect Alexa's depth of knowledge. To build trust, the team focused on transparency and truth. Therefore, they chose Verity, a female name based on the Latin word veritas, meaning truth. There were issues with the initial prototype. The feature where Verity guarantees that Amazon will pay $1 million for any privacy violation poses an issue for Amazon's executives. Paying $1 million for each penalty would significantly impact Amazon's profits. The feature where Verity asks for users' explicit consent before uploading each request poses an issue for the design team and users. Asking consent for every interaction will diminish Verity's performance, making it impractical for users. To resolve these issues, the team optimized the design by using the tool of nudging, a tool used to drive stakeholder choices during architecture of an environment by promoting values that they endorse. To satisfy the executives' profit and liability concerns, the team nudged them by putting in place more stringent auditing of users' data flow processes by both internal and external government and industry trusted auditors. The team designed a feature in the new prototype to nudge users to allow Verity to upload routine interaction data, such as daily weather requests, traffic status for regular routes, and routine shopping requests, without seeking consent every time. This resulted in the final prototype design, which keeps all of Verity's initial prototype proactive default features and settings, with the addition of nudging feature to gain users' consent to allow Verity to automatically upload only routine data. By focusing on users' privacy concerns, This final design aims to build trust and provide a solution to the design challenge of increasing adoption of the upgraded Amazon Smart Home Solutions, the Verity system. Thank you for listening to my story, Jason. If you choose to accept Verity as your new Amazon Smart Home Solution, please say, "Yes, Verity," and we can begin the initial setup process.
Hi Jason, from Janina.
Hi, Ron.
And Unnati.
Thanks for greeting. I'm in term.
Happy
holidays!